Very much, guys. This is Joe with your last interview translation, and will be the last interview translation for the regular season that OGN will present to you guys. And we're here with Afreeca Freaks, who gets a 2-0 victory against their opposition, and we're going to be with the entire team that has played today. So all 5 members will be here for the interview. So give them a round of applause. Finally, you've clinched yourself in the postseason. How do you feel? Yeah, I think 5th place definitely was our goal to really come with in the series. So we're really happy that we actually achieved that today. And definitely elimination could have been a possibility for you guys if you had lost. So how did you feel coming into the series? You know, if we were to lose this game and really lose at the tiebreaker, we might have had a very, very long break. So didn't want that. So glad that we actually got the win. You know, for helping out the team, I don't really do much personally. I think all my teammates really contribute to help each other become better. And just for today, it was no different that every one of our members really contributed their part. And it seems like you found a new friend in the Summoner's Rift. You got the Trundle on your back now. And what do you think about the specific champion right now? Yeah, as long as you don't have a ranged champion to deal with in the top lane. But I think it's really good against the tank champion, so in this current meta, it's a very fitting champion for sure. And I'm sure Spirit did a good job of really supporting you in the top lane, making sure you were okay in the laning phase.
요즘 들어서는 그런 모습 많이는 안 나왔는데 연습할 때 좀 이제 서로 맞춰가는.
I think definitely with the recent games that we have shown, I haven't shown as much of that as I used to, but during practices too, I think we show a good synergy that we always like to really emphasize on. And there was a situation where the opposition was really hugging the tower and trying to protect it with their organ, but they actually threw a lot of deaths because of that. Yeah, there was a situation where the Kramer dodged out the Gragas skill with the flash. And those were the situations where we called our teammates on and we were hoping that we get something out of this, so we were happy that we got that done. And we felt like the timing with the stun that you had, Marin, was really exceptional. And just everything that happened throughout this game, did you feel like you clinched the win at some point? Yeah, there was a situation where the enemy were really low on HP, and I tried to be a little bit greedy off of that play, thinking I could get a lot of advantages off of that. So I thought it was a good play to go in on that one. Who's the person to really recall the finish? Yeah, after we got that crucial kill, we were trying to go for the base and try to destroy it as much as we can. So just one by one, we were just crushing towers, and that was good enough to finish the game. You can actually look at the video highlight of exactly what we're talking about here. This is the initiate that he's talking about. We were kind of anxious as to whether you guys could actually finish off of that play. And you're definitely, this person is the one that's shining above the MVP ladder. It is Kuro here. Got the win. How do you feel? Well, second game I got super carried. So riding that bus with that driver on hand felt really good. And Zyra actually was the most damage dealt. As I think Zyra is a pretty decent champion there. And weren't you kind of surprised at how you got solo killed in that one situation? You know, I was actually trying to run away, but I was trying to grab a little more CS, and just getting a little creeps was my greed for that instant moment, and
그랬던 것 같아요.
But I think the opponents kind of came in a little bit aggressively more than I had thought.
말씀하신 거죠? 혼자 남았을 때 상대 따라가면서
아니요, 아프레이키를 하다 끊긴 장면도 있었고.
And there was a situation where he's talking about where he got cut off
장면도 있고.
in probably the least expected situation.
것만 저희가 말씀드리고 있는데 지금 사실 MVP 포인트가 1,300점으로
You have 1,300 MVP points right now, and BDD is second to that ladder. But there is a game still available for Longzhu, so for BDD to up you on that one. So right now, even if he was to get all those points from this remaining game, you'd still be tied for first place.
잘해서 받을 생각이었는데.
You know, I actually thought BDD was doing really well. That I thought he was gonna actually got to get the MVP there. But even Spirit there, he's shaking his head, trying to think of his own thoughts.
이게 아이 사람 심리가 1등하고 싶잖아요.
But with anybody, you can just ask anybody. You always want to be first, in whatever you do. And when you're so close to it,
겹쳐서 많이.
I think it was a very close race between a couple of people. But I'm glad I'm in this position right now. And her Spirit was actually pretty greedy, wanting to get that MVP points, but was pretty disappointed at times when he didn't get it. And Kuro did mention during his interviews that other than himself, a lot of people did deserve the MVP.
맞네요. 예. 제가 잘할 때는 많이 잘한다 생각하고 못할 땐 많이 못한다고 생각해요.
I'm very bipolar with my plays, and when I play really well, I think I play really well, and when I play bad, I think I play really bad out also. So.
못할 때 너무 못해서.
But of course, from the times that I do play really bad, I do have some very good games. So I think I do need to play a lot better and limit those really bad games. Shall we move on to the bot lane? And moving on with Kramer first. Congratulations on the way. How do you feel?
좀 심적으로 고생이 많은데
It was really a psychological struggle for all of us here that are sitting for us, but we're just planning to work even harder so we can limit that in the future.
그런 얘기가 있잖아요. 자야를 정말 사랑하고 또 진짜 잘하고. 근데 자야를 제외하면
And you've expressed your love for Zaya and how you really like to play that champion.
트리도 그렇고 좀 어떻게 생각하시나요?
And what do you think of that champion still in this meta?
일단 그 평이 맞는 것 같긴 해요. 항상 코치님도 너는 칼리
Yeah, I think even my coaches tell me that I'm good with knives and any champions that use anything sharp, sharp objects, and those are things that are really suitable for me.
I'm scared. I never want to meet Kramer in a back.
A lot of people do say even during the scrims the most improvements seen from Afreeca Freaks was the bot lane. But how do you feel about that comment?
일단 뭐 스프링부터 계속 꾸준하게 열심히 했는데 이제
I think we've always worked hard ever since spring began. And I think we were just really wanting to wait out for that confidence that eventually was going to be gained by the both of us. And I think it's just, the timing-wise, I think it's just getting a lot better.
실제 본인 플레이가 좀 되게
And do you feel like you've gotten that little more confidence, as you mentioned?
그냥 원거리 메타일 때는 조금 제가 1년을 쉬어서 그 당시
Yeah, definitely. Not having the experience on the distance range champions on that meta back into support, that was a little bit difficult for me because I had very little experience before I retired 1 year ago. And we did mention this previously in the interview, and Marin did mention that he likes to, along with the team, try to push for the bot lane to succeed.
저희는 받았나 싶을 정도로 일단 이 세트가 되게 어려웠거든요.
Yeah, I don't know really what to say to that. Whatever he says, he's right.
뭐 밀어졌다 하니까 뭐.
So if he says he pushed for the bot lane to succeed, then he did.
대해서 좀 물어보고 싶었어요. 바텀에 그렇게 막 되게 맞으진 않는 것 같은데.
And it just seemed like, as we think of it now, with that comment, it just doesn't seem like Marin doesn't really help out the bot lane. What do you think about that, Spirit?
일단 준비는 그렇게 짜 왔어요. 뱀픽도 이제
In preparation and right before the game, we really wanted to give everything to bot lane and help them succeed in every way, even for the ban pick.
미안하다.
But sorry, guys. Marin, you like to add to that comment?
바텀에 변도 들어갔고 정글에 변도 들어갔는데
탑에 오게 되나 보네요.
I guess they all came to top lane. So I think that's the answer then.
또 이기고 또 이렇게 인터뷰를 하니까 다들 유쾌하게 또 이렇게 답을 해주시는 것 같습니다. 그런데 오늘 또 승리는 승리고 이제 더 중요한.
But today's a win for you guys, but you guys have a lot more important road that you guys have to face and really overcome.
팬분들께 또 한 말씀.
But do you want to say anything to the fans who are cheering for you guys right now?
일단 항상 응원해주시는 팬분들 정말 감사드리고
We always thank the fans who are always cheering for us.
좀 큰 소리도 해주시고 해서 정말
And of course, you know, you guys can give constructive criticisms and anything that we want to improve on, and for you guys to want us to improve on as well. So
SKT랑
we have a lot of games coming up, and the immediate one is against SKT.
그래서 일단 SKT전 최대한 준비 잘해서
So against SKT, we're gonna prepare as best as we can. So hopefully, to get the win will be our objective for that one, and that will be the end of that. So looks like the interview will be over with that, and let's throw it back to you guys.
팬분들에게도